take a look at loan product and union formation through management in Lapo. How many of us know the meaning of Lapo? Yes. What's the meaning of Lapo?
Mix of both agricultural and rural.
No? Yes? Sit down. Partially accepted. Did you hear?
No.
Okay, so who else will hear? Who else will hear us? Who else will help us? You want to help us? Eh? Yes, who else is going to help us out? Nobody? Should I? Okay, you should.
Lapo Agricultural and Rural Development Initiative.
I agree, but not completely. Eh? I didn't say the meaning of Lapo. I said the meaning of Ladi. There is something you are putting that is not supposed to be there. I want you to remove it. That is the reason why I said I agree partially and not completely. So tell me, remove that thing you are putting. I don't know. Eh? Give me the full meaning. So these are the only people in this class. Yes, you are looking at your book. Eh? We are go ahead. Yes. Lapo Agricultural Rural Development Initiative. But we are no longer focused on agricultural alone. Agricultural is part of what we do. So we, in some cases, we still agree to include the agricultural, and in another cases, we call it a Lapo Rural Development Initiative. Are we getting it?
Yes, sir.
So that's it. Now we are focusing on low products. Low products. I know low products are not new to some of you. I know vividly well that our low products are not new to some of you. So let's share experience. I remember during the interview, some of you told us the various loan products that we have. So let's share experience now. Loan products. Yes? Loan products. Yes, 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 yes. Who is the person talking or speaking rather? Governor, mark him down. You can't. This is a class. Now stand up and introduce yourself and tell us one of the loan products you know. Yes. Regular loan. And you are so shy to speak up. So shy to speak up. Well, by the time you get entangled with the job, your voice will become loud as mine. You may just be talking small, but to every other person you are shouting. Are you understanding me? For now, it's allowed. By the time you have gone deep memory lane in the job. You have seen the in and out. Client has give you repayment bass boza. And your voice will come out. You will know how to talk. If you work in Lapo and you don't know how to talk, you can never talk again. Are you getting it? You can never talk again. It means I don't know how to even describe that person. But in sincerity, it doesn't really mean that it is shouting that will give you the result. No. Because I have known someone that the voice is not loud and she gets 100%. 100%. So your voice doesn't have to be loud. Are you getting it? It's just you should have a systematic approach towards getting the desired result. Even when you are not shouting, your money will be coming. Or when your voice is not loud, not shouting now, your voice is not loud, the money will be coming. But one thing I know is that when you are gotten the in and out, if you are not the talking type before, like some of us I know here, they are so, you will know how to talk by the time your money is not coming. Madam, give me my money. You know the funny thing is that you will be sleeping, you will be doing low drive. That is when you know that you are a real Lapo star. It happens to everybody because it has also happened to me. But when they tell you that this is what you say in your dream, you say not be real. I consciously woke up and saw myself. When I was doing it. I was on road drive. I was in my house sleeping, but I was on road drive inside my house there in the sleep. You must give my money today. Give my money. I'm not paying. Give my money. Give. That was how I woke up. So these are the experiences we undergo, and that's the reason why I said your voice might be very small now, but your voice will increase. It doesn't mean you are shouting, but your voice will be heard. Are you getting me? Your voice will be heard. Have you not come across some person before? Their voice is so small. Their voice is so small. But when they are talking, their talk will be intimidating you. So, back to our loan product, he mentioned regular loan. What is regular loan? What is regular loan? Sorry? Frequency. Yes. The radio frequency. Is it on? Frequency. I'm seeing this your face strange. Did I see you during the interview? I hope you are not a gate crasher to this training. And me, come and identify this woman for me because I'm not sure I saw this face during interview. I said I'm not sure I saw this face during interview. I hope she's not get crashing this training. She was there. Who knew her? Only 4 people raise up their hand in the midst of multitude.
She not answering questions. She asked. She asked. She said the face.
Oh, the face.
Hey, what's your name again?
Benedita. Stand up for identification. Yeah. Somebody's phone is ringing and somebody is browsing with the phone.
And she's
And this phone was ringing. Then what happened to
I
your
just
phone?
locked my phone. I was not browsing.
You just did what? You just locked the phone by Deputy Governor. Who saw her raise up your hand? You saw what happened, raise up your hand. You didn't see anything. So why were you not saying ha? People rang. It was a people that rang. You want to use phone to do loan drive? Okay. Regular loan, she said frequency. Regular loan is a type of loan that can be, we have regular weekly, we have regular bi-monthly, we have regular monthly. Are we together?
No, sir.
Regular loans or regular loans. It can be disbursed bi-weekly, as in for repayment to be collected, weekly, bi-monthly or monthly. So it all depends on there are some branch, like I mentioned earlier, they disburse regular loan, and their regular loan is monthly. So their client pays back on monthly basis. Some are bi-monthly. Their client pay back when?
Bi-monthly.
What's another name for bi-monthly? 2 weeks. What's another name for 2 weeks? What's another name for 2 weeks? Month end. I need another name for 2 weeks. It's usually used for question. Fortnight. Good. You know, they will just put you on high tension. Just put every fortnight. Which will call the fortnight again? I've been on the fortnight. 1, 2, 3, 4. The fortnight. So if you are not used to it, you'll be thinking it's just 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't know that fortnight is just 2 weeks. And that alone, that English alone can make you feel the question. So mind you, maybe we will use it when we are doing your assessment at the end of the training, so that some people will forget. Are we together? So that's regular loan for you. And regular loan run for 8 months only. 8 months only. 8 months only. Are we together?
Yes.
Yes.
Can it be less than 8 months? Can it be like 6 months?
No. It's not flexible. Regular loan is not flexible. Yes. It's static. It's 8 months, 8 months. But that does not mean that if you want to pay before 8 months, we will not collect, or we will collect. But there is no interest waiver on it. Are you getting me? The interest, if you collect the loan for 8 months and you decided that you are going to pay it on your own, you decided on your own you are going to pay it in 6 months, we will not waive interest, we will collect our complete interest for 8 months. Are you getting it? That's regular loan. Now, what is the other loan? So for 8 months now, you know, where's my marker? I thought I have a marker here.
Sir.
We have a new interest rate that started last month. How many percent?
3%.
Is it 3% or 30%?
3%.
Eh?
30.
30%. Is it not?
No.
Help me with a calculator. Regular loan. It will be progressive. 8 months. So if we say 30%, let us see. Who will hold the calculator?
Yeah.
That Baba say we hold the calculator. A client if a client take a regular loan of 100,000, so 100,000, that's what the client took, regular loan. And how many months did you say it is?
18 months.
8 months. We now say 30%. Why is this a marker? What will be the principal plus interest? That's 8,000 interest. Yes, we are brainstorming. Yes. What is divided by 8?
So if it is
Yes.
and divide the 130 by 8 months, if it's by month, divide it by 16 to get the repayment.
You divide what? What are you dividing by 16?
Divide the principal plus the interest. This is the 130 divided by 8.
130.
130 divided by 8 is giving us 16,050 every month, every 8 months.
He got 240, and that's not correct. So I want to say, what are you getting? And we said our interest is, yes, who else is going to try?
16 interest is better.
16 what?
16 to
16, 100 and what?
30,000.
16,250. Where do you get 16,250?
That is what we are paying.
I'm not talking about the repayment yet. I'm talking about the
Interest.
principal plus interest. How much in total is the client going to pay back? 130.
Yes.
I disagree. The client is not going to pay 130. Something is missing. Something is what? Missing. And that's what I want you to find. That's what I want you to find. Yes.
The 30% is per annum.
Yes.
So we're going to remove 4 months
Okay.
for us to get the 8 months.
Okay. So what will you now have?
I don't think I
You are actually on track. Because I want you to brainstorm. You are actually on track. So if you now remove how many?
4 months.
You now remove 4 months. Then what will you be having left?
8 months.
What will you be having left if you remove 4 months?
8 months.
You are not following. What will you be having left? No, that's not what I'm asking him. He's on the track. He's about telling me what I need, and I want him to hit it. He said the 30% is for. He asked a question, the duration, and I said it's for per annum. He now said he will remove 4 months. If you remove 4 months from the 30%, what are you having left? Try again.
Since it's 8% per annum,
Yes.
and our principal plus interest is 180.
Yes.
Let's assume it's no big. We are going to divide the 130 by 12 to get the money.
Okay, so I want to divide the 120. One what?
130 by 12.
130 by
12.
130.
Yes.
Divide by 12.
Yes, sir.
To get what?
10,000 something.
Now I'm going to give you assignments. Listen, because people are not giving me what I want to hear. I'm going to give you assignment. This percentage is not applicable for 8. Are you getting it? It's not applicable for 8. Because it's 8 months. So you are going to find how I arrived at the percentage I'm going to use. Are you understanding me now? Yes, you want to try what?
For 8 months, if you do like, you want to for 12 months, to be like 130,000. If you divide 130,000 by 12, you have to add 10 or something. You carry that by 8, it will be 86,000.
No. You are going to find how I arrived at this. This marker needs deliverance. So you are going to find out how I arrived by 24 because of the 8 months. I want you to do that calculation. That's your assignment. You are going to tell me how I arrived at 24% instead of 30%. And it is because of the months that I arrived at this. Are you getting me? So now, times it and tell me what is the amount. You are free to use your phone at this instant. Yes? You can convert this one to, you can convert this one to this. You can convert it to divide by 100. But even if you say 100%, it's still the same thing, isn't it? Yes. So tell me, what is the figure? Be very fast because we don't want to stay long on this. We have delinquency to deal with, which has a lot to be talked about. What do you have? Yes. What? Give me the principal plus interest. P plus I. How much? 124,000. So the interest element is the 24,000. Now, if you divide it by 8, what will now be your repayment? Divide by 8, what will be your repayment? 15,000. 15,500. That's your repayment. If you give out a regular loan of 100,000, this is what the person is going to pay you back, 124,000. Then on monthly basis, for 8 months, you know we are using 8 months. We are not using we are using monthly. We are not using bi-weekly. So the person is going to pay you back 15,000 every month. The person will be paying 15,500. We have not added the service element to this. Are you getting it? We have not added the service element to it. I told you earlier that the service is 2% of the loan. So service will be what? Um, 100,000 times 2%. How much will it be? 100,000 times 2%. How much will it be? 2,000. So the total repayment the person is going to pay is how much? 17,500. That's repayment. Are you getting it? That's the repayment you are collecting from the person. So long as it's 100,000 you disburse and it's a monthly loan. Is it clear? Go ahead.
Okay, now what you just explained, how much is the percentage interest per month? Okay? As in, how much interest rate are we charging the clients?
I did a conversion because the loan is not for 12 months. The loan is not for 10 months. Are you understanding me? It's not for 10 months. So I did a conversion and I can further do this conversion. I can further do this conversion. It will give me this immediately. So now I want you to take that as your assignment to find out what is the conversion I did and how I did that conversion. Now let me do this further. Hello. Let me do this further conversion. Now I'm going to convert this again. This is 100,000.
Yes.
I'm not going to bother to say 24 divided by this. I'm converting it. Times 1.24. I did plus, sorry. 100,000 times 1.24. Am I not getting the same thing? It was a conversion I did. Now, that's why I want you to take it as an assignment. It was almost getting there, but he couldn't fine-tune it completely. And as such, I just decided to do it there myself. Now, you are coming back here tomorrow morning. You are going to tell me how I got 24. And I've given you an insight that I got it in relation to the number of months. So you go and press your calculator or your phone and tell me how I got it, that it became 24 instead of 30. Are we together? So when you get here, you tell me. Is it clear? Now let's quickly roll. Let's run. The other type of loan we want to talk about is family loan. Family loan. Yes, sorry. Agricultural loan. Agricultural loan, the former name was a family loan, but the new name is agricultural loan. Agricultural loan is for 10 months. It's for 10 months. So let's assume now we are disbursing this for 10 months. This same 100,000 for 10 months. Are we together? Are we together? So if we are disbursing this same 100,000 for 10 months, our interest is 30%, like I said earlier. %30 is our interest. What will be the principal plus interest? What will be the principal plus interest? Yes, nobody is saying anything. Eh? I said this same 100,000, and I said earlier, agricultural loan is for 10 months. The interest is 30%. What will be our principal plus interest? 130. Correct. Then what will be the repayment? Monthly repayment? 13,000. Who can explain why the agricultural loan repayment is smaller than regular loan repayment? Why? You can see it. Because of the what? Duration. So meaning the shorter the duration, the higher the repayment. The longer the duration, the smaller the repayment. But the longer the duration, the longer the interest. The longer the interest. If you take loan for 1 year and somebody take loan for 6 months, you will pay more interest. The person repayment will be higher than your own because the duration is short. But the person, the other person interest will be longer and the repayment will be shorter because the person have a longer period to repay back. Is it clear?
Yes.
Good. That's agricultural loan. The other loan we talk about is asset loan. Asset loan is also 10 months and 30%. Asset loan is also 10 months and also 30%. But however, one feature that makes the asset loan different is that we do it on a counterpart funding. Counterpart funding means that the client have a percentage to bring, while we will also bring a percentage. The client will bring 20%, we will bring 80%. So assuming the industrial sewing machine the client want to purchase is 200,000, give us the 80% that we are going to bring. Assuming the industrial sewing machine that the client is going to purchase is 200,000. We are coming. You know now that things are very expensive. So look at this, 200,000 times what? 80% equals to what? How much? 160,000. Did anybody get anything different from that?
No.
No. So meaning the client will bring how much? 40,000, which is what? 20%. And it is this 160 that we are going to charge interest on. Are you getting it now? So what is the interest now? It will now become plus times 30%. So give it to me. Be fast. Yes. We want to see how much the client will pay back. 48 what? Did you get the same thing?
Yes, sir.
48,000. 48,000. On a weekly basis, or rather monthly basis, the client is going to be paying 48,000. Did any other person get a different? You don't understand? Okay, let me come again. What I meant is this. We are discussing asset loan. Give me your attention. We are discussing asset loan. And I said earlier, asset loan is 10 months that the client will pay back, and it's 30%. Irrespective of the amount we are giving to the client will pay inside the amount. So we have a client. This is Ogogo. I know the name during the interview. So this is Ogogo. Ogogo is a client, and she want to buy sewing machine, industrial sewing machine, and that industrial sewing machine is sold for 200,000. Hello, I need your attention. You are the one that is saying you didn't understand. It's sold for 200,000. Since the industrial machine is sold for 200,000, how many percent did I say we as a company are going to provide? 80. And 200,000 is the cost price for the industrial sewing machine. We will now take 80% of 200,000. So we came here, this is 200,000 for the industrial sewing machine, and we took 80%. Are you getting it? 80% of the 200,000 is 160. So we, Lapo, as a company, we are not going to bring the 200,000. Remember, I mentioned earlier, asset loan is a counterpart funding loan. Counterpart funding is that I will bring, you will bring. Then we put it together and buy the asset. So we now are bringing 60,000. I mean 160,000. I beg your pardon. 160,000. That's what we are bringing. Do you get it now? This 160,000 that Lapo is bringing, we will calculate interest of 30% on it. Are you getting it?
Yes.
You didn't even get me. You are giving me repayment. This is not what I expect you to give me. Before you give me the repayment, you first give me the principal and interest. How much? 208. Then 208,000. Now you cannot divide it. Meaning what you gave me before was not correct. Did you not press that calculator on your phone? This is the only time you are permitted to use your phone and you cannot give me a right answer. Eh? This is 160,000. Let me first confirm that figure you gave me. 200,000 times 80%, 160. Now let's get our principal plus interest, because this one is the principal amount we are giving the client. Now let's get principal and interest together. Times 30%. I'm coming. 160 times 30%. Is this calculator malfunctioning? Let's get another calculator. It's malfunctioning. It can't be. It's supposed to be. $160. Give up. You say what? It's 208. The interest, the principal, yes. We got the interest as 148. So you add it up. Are you getting it? You add it up, then you get 208. 208. Now, what is the monthly repayment? Monthly repayment, now you divide it by 10. Divide by what? 10. What do you have? Divide by 10. The person will be paying how much? 20,800 on monthly basis. Now you will need to add the interest element to it. So take this figure and take 2%. I mean the savings element. 2% of this figure. What is it? Of 160. This is the money you are disbursing to the client. 3,200. So this figure becomes plus 3,200. So meaning repayment will now be
208,000 plus 3.
no 28 plus what do you have? 24,000 naira. 20,800 goes to loan While 3,200 goes to savings. That's for asset loan. How many loans have we mentioned? Good. Now, we will not do further illustration because we have illustrated enough. We have individual loan. Individual loan is also 10 months. Are we together? Did we leave the one that is giving us wrong figure here? Was this the one giving us wrong figure? So, individual loan is also 10 months, or rather 8 months. 8 months individual loan. We have mentioned regular, we have mentioned agreed, we have mentioned asset. Now we are mentioning individual loan. There are other individual loan. Individual loan is 8 months. There is a SME loan. All these loans that I have mentioned, regular, farming, agreed, regular, agreed, asset, individual. They are not flexible. You cannot dictate the number of months you want to take it. Are we together? You can't dictate the number of months you want to take it. If it's 8 months, regular is 8 months, regular is 8 months. Individual is 8 months, individual is 8 months. Agreed is 10 months, agreed is 10 months. Asset is 10 months, asset is 10 months. You cannot change the number of months, but you can choose to pay in 6 months. That's your own choice. You can finish it before the low duration. That's your own choice. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes.
Not hearing. Is it clear?
Yes.
I am not hearing. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes. What is not clear?
Savings percent of
2% of the amount you are disbursing. Yes. That's the savings. Yes. You will pay everything. I have mentioned that before. You will pay everything, both the interest for the 8 months if it's regular and individual. The interest plus the for the 10 months if it's agreed and asset loan. Are you understanding me? The only one that is flexible is SME loan. Yes. Small and medium enterprises loan. Are you getting me? That's the only one that is flexible. The client can take it for 12 months if the client decides. The client can take it for 6 months. I think the minimum is 4 months. Are we getting it? The client can even decide to take it for 8 or even 10. So it is based on what the client prefers or the duration preference of the client. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
You are not answering me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, your question.
What's the maximum for every year?
Somebody should answer him. Somebody should answer him. Somebody should answer him. I mentioned 12 months. So I do not expect that question also. Should we go on? Or somebody want to ask a question? Afternoon. Are you part of this training? You are part of this training. Eh? Go home. Okay. Then we also have a clean energy loan. Clean energy loan. Tell her to go home. She has been disqualified completely. Don't come tomorrow. Small and medium enterprise loan. Are we together? Hello? So, no, more practical. We have done how many practical? 3. Eh? Don't worry, when you get to feed, you will solve, in fact, countless examples. Eh? "12 months as the case may be, 6 months, 8 months, 10 months. Yeah, it's 30%. Okay, I think we are done with loan. Are we not? Okay, clean energy loan. Thank you for reminding me. Clean energy loan is a 4-month duration loan. 4-month duration loan. 4-month duration loan. So clean energy, we have the solar fan. We have the solar light. We have the different lights. What's your question?
This one was, you said that the asset is 30% exposed. Then for this one and SME, how many percent is possible?
100%. Okay, so like I said, clean energy is for 4 months. We have the solar fan. I think the prices are changing now because of the inflation and the dollar rate. The prices are changing. It used to be cash to something, so it will go up more than that. Then apart from the solar fan, we have the solar lights. They have is of 2 types. There's the one that have fluorescent and one other bulb you can put a fluorescent, battery fluorescent or 4 you can put around your house. Then there is the one that is just one light. So all those you will see when you get to the branch. Now let's talk about union formation. When you are sent out to feed now, we will do credit C.S.O when we are treating credit risk management. Then we do a credit C.S.O. When you are sent out, you form union. Union formation is your responsibility as a client support officer. You are the one that manage your union. There is an English word that says she's disqualified. She should not come tomorrow, and that's fine. That say you lie on your bed the way you prepare it. Abi? As you dress your bed, so you lay on it. Yes. As you dress your bed, so you lay on it. So meaning, if your bed is neatly dressed, you enjoy lying on it. If your bed is jaga dressed, disqualified. If your bed is jaga dressed, you also lie down on it jaga. That's it. You just come like this. That's it. What am I trying to explain to you here? The way you prepare your union, the way you form your union, that is what you are going to get back. If you form your union and you are organized, you organize your union is very firm. Be rest assured. your repayment will be firm coming without stressing you. But when your union is not organized, maybe the day they want to come and approve a union for you, or during preload training, Jagbani will come. Tomorrow, Jagbani will not come. Next tomorrow, Jagbani will come for the training. Know that when it's Jagbani has collect money, Jagbani pay today. Tomorrow, next tomorrow, Jagbani will not pay. Are you understanding it? So, when you are forming union, you have to organize yourself and ensure that everything that is needed to be done. You don't look at them. You look at dishonesty. We will treat more about it during delinquency and all that. Anybody you are seeing suspicious move, non-sincerity, integrity issue, honesty issue, kick them out. It is not a sympathy law. It is not a government subvention law. It is a law they will take and return back. When you give it out and you are not able to collect it back, you are not the one at the center of attraction. Because every loan you give out, you must collect. Are we getting it?
Yes, sir.
So you go about awareness, meet people in the market, in the open places, in the commercial areas where there are shops, where you see people, meet them, you talk to them, you buy your product, you buy your companies, and so on and so forth. They can't be coming at this time. People came from Calabar. Hello! You will join us outside. Except you want to join us outside. People came from Calabar. And people came from Benin. People from Calabar here. If those one can come and be here. And hello. Oh man, thou art inexcusable. That's what I will say. There are no excuse. Because from the very day we did pre-documentation, this date was fixed. Was it not fixed? Hello. Hello. Listen to me. You were communicated. You were given 1 week, and you were told if you did not meet up, on the date we are supposed to do the training, this date will be the training day. We did not just say first week, we picked a day, we used a calendar and put it there, and we said it will not change. The other one, we told you the other one may change because of documentation, but this one will not change. And I said, even if it's 20, we will train the 20, the other ones we wait. That's what we said now. And we are now having this thing like that. Okay, thank you. They should go.
Are still on their way, so I'll just call
Tell
them.
them so they are disqualified, they are not ready.
I will call the other people to just go. I was calling her, she didn't pick my call. I wanted to tell you that you should please just go home, but you were not picking my call. But she's already here, sir.
So you follow it in toto. Ladies and gentlemen, let us move to delinquency management. This is another way you know I am actually done with union formation. But don't worry, we are still treating it. We still have it. When somebody, the area manager that will be coming to take you on branch management, we still have union formation there. But I know I have dealt with it. But if you want me to throw more light, I've said you go for marketing. When you go for marketing awareness, you recruit clients, you screen them, and you screen them. After screening them, then you start pre-loaning them. You do documentation. Preload. What's preload? I've mentioned that before.
So,
Yes, sir.
Training. You must train every of your union. Because you forming union, if you want to enjoy the job, form the union, train them, and ensure that they are well equipped. Answer the person. Ensure they are well equipped. Give them all the information. And when you are training them, be firm on the information as regarding Lapo. And be firm on how your equipment will be paid. You see one thing about client, if they know that this is who you are like this, they follow you. But if they know that you are meandering, they will also follow you and meander. And you will see double. If they know that you are a no-nonsense person, it is better to be a no-nonsense person. Let me tell you one thing. I have met with a client before. Hello. So, what was I saying? You have to be firm. Organize them. If you organize them very well, you will enjoy it. You get 100% of your money. Even if you took over an already existing union. Even if you took over an already existing union. Look, put your legs or your feet on the ground. Let them know your principles. Let them know that you are firm. Because most clients, when they see a new client support officer, they tend to show their true color. They show their true colors. You will not see the payment. They will test you. You will not see the payment. Some will not even come to union. Some will start telling stories that are not true. But when they see that you put your feet on the ground, you are firm, you are no nonsense. You say this can C.S.O. No fit for a trouble. Abeg, collect your money, and you get your money. Are we getting it? I said be firm. I did not say be a fighter. No. Are we getting it? So your union must be adequately formed, organized, trained, equipped. You must appraise. At your level, you do appraisal. At your branch manager level, they do verification. You must appraise your client. I went on long drive with one of the C.S.O. Getting to the shop, the woman was, she had paid some money, she didn't pay completely. She said no, she must pay the money, she must pay the money. I don't know, I looked at what he's selling, I just look around. This man short, I don't understand. I started touching things. Lo and behold, they were cartons. They will arrange those cartons. They will arrange them just to collect money. Deceive people. No, when you are not appraising, you just reach it's sure big go, it get goods. Well, okay. When you come back, you start drawing money and the person will not be able to pay. So they are all empty. I've done verification and see that they are empty. I'm doing verification. We will be touching things. How much is this? How much is this? Are we getting it? So your union must be adequately formed. And a client can access loan through two ways. One, through group formation. A group is made of 5 members and above. Maximum of 30. Minimum of 5. If your group is below 5, it means that you no longer have complete group guarantee. You don't disperse in that group because there are no group guarantee. Are you understanding me? Maximum of 30, minimum of 5. Then The other way you can and a client can collect loan is to stand as an individual. Is it clear? Individual. You can come in as just only me and me and myself, as people used to say. Me and me. I am the what? I what? I am myself. Tautology. So that's it on loan products and union formation management. So you are the one in charge of your union, and you are the one that will manage your union effectively and get results. Question before we move to delinquency management. Yes.
Somebody can also call a person.
What?
A single person can come to collect.
Yes, as an individual.
So that means by that means we're only looking out for what they call it, regular savings to be able to go down the line. What you can use to as substitute for collateral. That means we're no longer bidding for the.
What are the substitutes for collateral?
Guarantor and no, it could be anybody. Okay.
Is it clear?
Yes.
Any other question? Woman leader is the question. Eh? Any other question, please?
No, sir.
Yes.
So when you give loan to a client and the client and the guarantor will be responsible.
Yes.
Yes.
That's the reason why you take guarantors now. If the client cannot pay, the guarantor must pay. And that is the reason why, hello, that's the reason why you must take a very viable guarantor. I used to disqualify guarantors a lot when I was a branch manager. Even sometimes now, if I walk into a branch and I see a guarantor that is not qualified, disqualify the person, I will tell the BM not to disburse that loan until that guarantor is changed. So your loan is as good as your guarantor. If you take a credible guarantor, your loan is as good as it. Yes, any other? Okay, in the absence of further question, let's move to delinquency management. Delinquency management. Delinquency management. This is, I think this is the part one. Yes, part one. Delinquency management 1. We will take delinquency management 2 tomorrow. Are we together?
Sorry, sir. Please, who is the one made precious? Precious one made. Precious one made from Hana local government. Precious one made.
Guarantor called you. What did he say? He's no longer standing. Eh? You know, some of our guarantors are political.
Qualified this person because I was not making
Let's again. Some of our guarantors are very simple. In the last recruitment we did, was it the last one? No, maybe the second to the last. We did. The person was already deployed and sent to Lagos. And one of the guarantors just came, he said he can no longer stand as guarantor. Why? I will tell you why. Because the person believes that the young lady, he said the fact, if she posted fact, he will not stand as guarantor except she is with him. Why? Because of that and offering. Because of tithe and offering. So if he's out of Port Harcourt, he won't pay an offering again. If he not calling, call for tithe. You know, when the person is not there, to pay tithe will be difficult and when he's in a distant place. He said he's not going to, he must be in Port Harcourt. And we said, well, there's nothing we can do about it. The girl had already been posted. The funny thing was that she was already on her way. I asked them to call her back that their guarantor has just rejected. And I told the guarantor, if you want to withdraw your guarantorship, go to court and bring paper for withdrawal. He went to court. Yes. He went to court, brought the paper for withdrawal of guarantorship, and he withdrew his guarantorship. After withdrawing his guarantorship, we told the girl to go and provide another person, which she eventually did, and after everything was done, we still deploy her to the Lagos. She's in Lagos now.
When one road closed,
I hope it will not happen to some of you. Hello.
Speak for yourself, oh.
Hello. Let me tell you, most of you are not going to be here. Fine, you were recruited here, but most of you are not going to be here in Port Harcourt. I don't think it's even in the whole of River State, Abia, Bayelsa. I don't think we need more than 5. So the rest of you are. Is he only with it? If we go Sokoto, don't worry now. We will open a branch there because of you.
You guys wasted time for documentation.
So that's it. After all, during your interview, you said you can go to anywhere. You go to Zamita.
Yes, so
It's good for me.
it's movable.
This is the best. Is there anywhere that is not going to Nigeria?
Man.
Which bush? Everywhere is good. You except you are not prophetical. Wherever you find, you need to be prophetical. Forget language barrier. Wherever the sole of your feet has stepped on, you possess. Even if we send you to Zamfara, you zampi the place. Eh? 1 million babe. Okay. Delinquency management. What is delinquency? What is delinquency?
Misconduct.
A minor crime. What?
Delinquency relating to
Misconduct.
criminality.
Offense. Eh? Equal is a relation. Eh? Is in relation. Then what is management? Management is what? To control the remote control. Eh? That is overdue for payment. Okay? You are browsing your phone. Why did the light of your phone come up? You can't run away. Don't worry. What is management? Yes? Management. You know? Yeah. Ababa.
Management is a coordination and administration of how you manage.
Management is art of planning, organizing human and resources. I'm not
Management is browsing.
Management is what?
Plan, this is plan. How you plan?
Management is a concept, true of us. Okay. Delinquency. A situation that occurs when low what?
Payments are overdue, past due.
When low payments are past due. A situation that occurs when loan payments are past due. It is a situation when loan repayment is what?
Past due.
1 day late. Somebody is supposed to pay today, the person did not bring the money, then they now bring it the next day. That's delinquency. Are we getting it? That's what? Delinquency. Is a major factor. That is why we are treating it. And if you are able to manage it, this is where you will succeed. If you are able to manage this, within 1 year you are a branch manager. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. The C.S.O was reassigned, one of the C.S.O was reassigned just 1 year. One was not even up to 1 year because of half days and because of the ability to manage delinquency, avoiding it completely. And was already a branch manager. Are you getting it? So, if you want to grow, deal with this. Yes. Delinquency, delay repayment. Deal with delay repayment. That is, we are dealing with delinquency. Are you seeing it? It's not coming on time. Every of your loan is timed. You disburse today on the 5th of March, or rather, 5th of February. By 5th of March, it will be showing if it's a monthly loan. By 5th of March, it will come out. If the person does not pay that day, it's already a delinquent loan by 1 day. It will already be showing. So every of our loan is timely, and we must work timely in collecting our loan repayment. A delinquent loan or loan in arrears is a loan on which payments are past due. Payments are past due. 1 day late, not paid as at when due. Also referred to as arrear or late payment. I mentioned that earlier. Delinquent loan measure the percentage of loan portfolio at risk. When your money is not coming, your portfolio will be at risk. When you fail to collect your money, your portfolio will be what? At risk. That is the reason why earlier I told you this is what you need to deal with. That within the next 1 year, you are a branch manager. Because if really you are able to deal with it within the next 1 year, you are a branch manager. Because your loan will be very heady, your portfolio rather. Your portfolio will be very heady. And when your portfolio is heady and is also huge, and you have managed it for 1 year, then it means that you'll be able to manage a bigger portfolio. So you will not be promoted to manage a bigger portfolio by managing other client support officers. Are you getting it? Delinquent loans or loans repayment in arrear are any portion of loan repayment which are past due. What is default? There are difference between delinquency or delinquent loan and default. What is default, class? What is default?
Breaching of agreements.
Breaking of rules. Breach of agreement. Failure to fulfill an obligation. Is delinquency not failure to fulfill an obligation?
Refusal.
Refusal. Yes, I take that. Refusal. When something has spoiled completely. Okay, yes? I thought you were raising up your hand. You want to use our restroom. Ami is calling you. Default. Any other? Yes. Breach of contract. Are you a contractor? Yes?
Not showing up.
Not showing up. Failure. Loss. Has come. Default occurs when a borrower cannot pay or will not pay his or her loan, and the MFI, when I mean MFI, I'm referring to the microfinance institution, no longer expect to receive repayment. We must not allow our delinquent loan to enter into default. Are we getting it?
Yes.
All default loan must first fall into delinquent loan. Are you getting it?
Yes,
At the stage of delinquency or delinquency, and you fail to manage it, that is when it grows beyond there. But when you are able to manage it at the point of delinquency, it will not enter into default. Are you getting it? So default automatically means a client refuses to pay and is not willing to pay, not able to pay, and the MFI is no longer even expecting that money back because it's already a loss. We don't do loan write-off. So every money you give out, you must collect. Even the one you inherit, you were not there when it was disbursed. So long as you inherit the asset, you also inherit what? Liability. About of the C.S.O, that inherited asset and liability, he wasn't there when those money was disbursed, but he was able to track those people and ensure the money was coming. So that is what you are commissioned to do, and that's the reason why you are being trained. So MFB should, however, ensure that it sustains its loan collection effort. Usually, a loan is declared in default when the borrower fails. That's what we have failed earlier. When the borrower fails to repay or has stopped payment on loan for more than 2 or 3 due dates. If your client failed to pay last month and this month he failed to pay again, he's already by the second month he failed to pay, he's already in default. But delinquency is 1 day late. Are you understanding me? Delinquency is 1 day late. Is it clear?
Yes.
So you must not allow your delinquent loan to go into default. You must not allow this in the portfolio you are going to take over. And you must manage it to ensure that all your money comes. The time period is determined by what? The defaulted amount depends on how much is outstanding when the borrower stops further repayment. Amount that we have to be written up, we don't write no up, or counted as loss may be different from the defaulted amount depending on the ability of the MFI to collect any collateral or what? So, when you are forming union, ensure you have reliable members, and ensure your group guarantee is firm. Ensure your group guarantee is firm. Don't use Peter. You say because they say we should ensure our group guarantee is firm. Mrs. A pay money. Do not carry Mrs. A and pay for Mrs. B. You go home. You go home. Are you understanding me?
No, sir.
Mrs. A paid money. You carry Mrs. A. Mrs. B did not bring money. Because Mrs. A is not showing, you need to pay for Mrs. B. You are going home. That is fraud. Are you understanding me? We will discuss about fraud triangle later. We'll discuss about the fraud triangle later. Class governor, come and do your work. In the board.
So I have a question.
Yes.
So what happens to the union if
Class governor, clean the board.
what happens to the union if a member dies?
If a member dies, insurance covers the members.
The class governor is fine, supposed to be in the front.
And he went to sit at the back. Tomorrow he will not do that. Be very fast. If I call you, don't even waste our time. Otherwise, you will come here and facilitate. You enter one chance. Are we getting it? Yes. Yes, go ahead. We are not writing off loan. That, yes. Insurance we pay.
What of the situation that you don't
The loan, if the loan has expired, insurance will not pay. Insurance does not pay expired loan. Insurance does not pay expired loan now. Who will pay? Why were you employed? Why will you allow the loan to expire? You were employed to ensure monthly collection of loans. You disburse, you collect. In fact, your job is very simple. Disburse, collect out. Every one error you give out, collect it. You won't wait for the person to the loan to expire. For what? If you do your KYC, where? What is KYC? Okay, KYB. Know your client business. When you do your KYC and KYB properly, in fact, KYG, you also know your guarantee. Your money will come. Yes, sir. Because you are expected clean the SME. Clean the SME. You are expected to do thorough job. When you do thorough job, your money will come. If the person did not pay instantly, you will know where to go to. But when you fail to appraise the person, you fail to go to their houses, you just embark, you are just banking on the shop. I know the shop, I know the shop. The person can collect money and get back. It will be a problem. But when you know the house, the shop, the guarantor house, the shop, the person did not open shop, you know where to get the person. So that's why you must know your client very well. You must also know your guarantor, know your client business very well. Are you understanding me? So it makes it easy, and you must also ensure that your guarantor is as good as your loan. You carry small pikin as guarantor, you already having problem. You have a problem. Yes. You can also use your group guarantee. We mentioned, I told you when you are forming your union, ensure group guarantee, firm group guarantee. Sound it. You know, say you don't pay for each other if money not come, just to come out. Are you understanding me? I know why you say money not complete. Then also make friends. When I mean friend, not the one you go and eat in your client's house. We don't eat in client's house. We don't collect gift or gratification, whether in cash or in kind. We don't collect it from clients. Am I understood?
Yes, sir.
These people are in another training. I've been asking questions since they will not answer me. They are in another training, and those one at the back. Those things are forbidden. So you do ensure that you do your proper screening. You include the right client, and you do your appraisal through verification thoroughly. You will just be sleeping and collecting your money. Who is responsible for delinquency? Causes of loan delinquency. Some of the causes of delinquency in MAB include: 1. Everybody? Poor loan request appraiser by the institution. Poor loan request appraiser. If the appraiser is not properly done, if you don't do the proper appraiser, be rest assured that you are going to experience delinquency. Number 2. If the borrower did not use the loan for the right business or the business that he or she proposed, there will be delinquency. The person will go into delinquency. Number 3. One monitoring. You are the C.S.O, you are the one that will monitor every loan you give out. You are the one that will go from union to union to ensure you collect your money. Your union is 8 o'clock. 10 o'clock, you are still in the office. You are already giving room for delinquency. When they know that you don't come early, your client will stop coming early. They will start coming late, and now you will be suffering it. The time they were coming early, you were not there, but they will start coming late. So to avoid that, you must go to your union early. Are we getting it? Monitor. In fact, after disbursement, you are expected to visit the client for monitoring to ensure that the client use the money for the business. Number 4.
Mismanagement of foreign enterprise.
Number 5.
Disasters fire in the marketplace and affect.
Yes, we are looking at causes of delinquency. If any disaster happens, the client dies. the loan will not be paid, insurance will have to take it off. If there is fire, outbreak, the client will not be able to pay if the client business is consumed. Are you understanding me? It will lead to delinquency. Are you getting it? So these are what will affect delinquency. Number 6. Government policy. Last year, this policy change affected delinquency. It caused a lot of delinquency. Remember during cash crunch? No cash. Client have no money to pay. The client to enter bank is problem. Are you getting it? There was no cash. You were using money to buy money. In this same country. And these were government policies. Are we getting it now? It affected, it caused rather delinquency. It affected the client, they are not able to pay, and now they what? Delinquent. Are we getting it?
Yes.
Should we progress?
Yes.
Question. Yes. Yes?
I want to ask this question. In a situation that your C.S.O. is getting to the plan to move
Speak louder.
it might be due, and he's telling you that he's having domestic issues, he referred you, this and this happened, this and this happened. Can such a excuse is accepted by C.S.O.?
No.
Before you gave out money, before you gave the client money, did we give any excuses? What money have been given, be rest assured you will get 1,000,001 reason for client not to pay. So the 1,000,001 reason, no reason is cogent enough. No reason. You cannot expect management to sit down and be listening to reasons, okay? Because this and not get money to pay. You will not be speaking to your branch manager and you will not come back. Your branch manager will send you back to that client. So there is no reason, there is no excuse. Are you understanding me? People can test you. That's what clients they do. Once you are new, they test you. I beg, make I tell and say I don't get money today. You now, you don't work, you are finished. By next meeting, 3 people will not pay. Because even if you talk to money, okay, now because that person are your friend. Now you dey come dey disturb me. Maybe you gree for that person yesterday. Are you understanding me? Except if it's on extreme cases that we can understand and okay, give the person some little time. But the person, you must ensure the money is collected. Yes. Yes.
Apart from this, insurance also writes off loan that is accepted by fire. Yes.
What? Hold on. A delinquent loan, the likely penalty. What's the penalty? Carry the ball, put it down. Let the goalkeeper to be at the post. Shoot and score, collect your money. Lapo. Lapo. A delinquent client don't allow the person space. I'm not saying boss the person. I'm not saying buy the person. the person must realize that there is no excuse for delinquency. Your money must be paid. You must be firm to ensure that the person pays your money. Is it clear? So, no default is coming to, we are coming to give you here. Your responsibility is to ensure that you collect your money. You give out money, you want collect it back. Now, causes of low delinquency continue. Poor institutional commitment to credit discipline. We are training you now because we don't want you to have lack credit discipline. There are procedures of giving credit. There are procedures of giving credit. A client must apply, low form must be filled, training must be done, documentation must be done, appraisal must be done, verification must be done. Approval will be done by your branch manager or by your area manager or by any other superior officer. Are we getting it? You gave client 100,000 today, you want to give the client 300,000 tomorrow. It doesn't work. That's lack of credit discipline. Oh, this person came from my mother's land. Okay, don't worry. You are looking for what? Don't worry. The client is not qualified to take 150,000. You just give the person 150,000. That's lack of credit discipline. A client is giving loan according to what their business can pay. Alex Clark, is he understood?
Yes, sir.
Management is not really bothered by poor repayment. Who says so? Who is going to sit down and allow you not to collect your money? Poor response to cases of delinquency. Somebody did not pay money today, and you did not respond. You did not go after the person immediately. And we are talking about causes of delinquency. Somebody did not pay money today, and you are just reluctant to go after the person. Then you should expect the worst. So, somebody did not pay money today, you must ensure you go after the person immediately. The person must pay your money. The money must be paid before the end of that. You follow up with the person immediately. Immediate follow up. No excuses. We don't listen to excuses. Are you getting me? We don't listen to excuses. Some people will even tell you their papa died, meanwhile their father died in 1968. Yes. I'm telling you, these are what we have seen. Follow up immediately, except on extreme cases that you may show a little understanding. Extreme cases, you just went there and meet that maybe the person lost the child. Are you understanding me? It will be abnormal for you to start asking the person for repayment. Abi? You have to show empathy. You have to show concern. Are you getting me? But we have also had cases like that. The client still pays. We have had cases like that. The client still pays. Absence of policy and clear understanding on how to deal with default. Now we are teaching you how to deal with default. Is it not? And there are policy guidelines. Unskilled and poorly motivated credit staff. You know, this was one of the reasons why all those government initiatives crashed. For you not to be unskilled, that's the reason why we are training you formally in a classroom. And thereafter, to the field. After field, you cannot stand tall and be able to handle responsibility. And you will be paid for this period of training. And let me announce to you, your appointment takes effect from today. So take this training very seriously and follow the training. Get knowledge, get understanding. Acquire all the skills as we are dishing it out, and at the end of the day, go out there and make us proud. Any questions so far? Yes.
As a result of a change in government policy, like the regulation of being the first policy.
Yes, such government policy, we understood that, and we saw how bad it was to us in the microfinance sector, and we quickly adjusted to accepting a transfer. We adjusted to accepting transfer. Are you getting me? Though we also have challenges of a transfer. We have challenges of transfer. That's when you have somebody will not send money, we say he send money. Somebody will forge tellers. Yes, all those things. And let me tell you here, categorically, on no occasion should you use your personal bank account to receive Lapo's money. Use Lapo account. Am I communicating to you? Yes. I said on no occasion. I am repeating myself. And everyone here outside there, they are hearing me. On no occasion should you use your personal account, your branch manager account, any other family account, or any other person or POS account to receive Lapo's money. Use Lapo bank account. Use Lapo bank account. If, for instance, you are posted to Rumudara branch, Rumudara have their branch account. You use Rumudara branch account. If you are posted to Aba, Aba has their own branch account. You use Aba branch account. Not your account, not your family account. If you have found one thing, that one naira entered into your account, you are out immediately. Immediately. You are out immediately, because that is fraud that we will not tolerate. I usually say this during training, and a lot of people a lot of persons take it lightly. In fact, I arrested 4 staff last month, the branch manager and the C.S.Os and 3 other C.S.Os. I arrested them for using their personal account, and those monies were not being remitted. I arrested them, and they are out. They are on suspension now to face disciplinary committee. Every of those 1 naira that pass through their account, they are going to refund it. Auditor is already working on them. Every of those 1 naira, they will refund it. So yes, somebody came to bail them. Yes, the person now is also in trouble if they did not come. Are you understanding me? So that is the reason why I am sounding it loud and clear, as I have always done. That's all no. He is sleeping. Eh? Tea. Milo tea. Okay, let me sleep too. Lapo. So that has been said, and like I said earlier, that is fraud. It's fraud for you to use your account. So, using of your personal account to receive office money is called what?
Fraud.
It's fraud. You go through. Using another client money to pay for another person is called what?
Fraud.
You go home. Yes. We call that Timmy and Laddie. And you go home. Eh? Somebody have not finished payment. You disburse to that person again to pay the other money he's having. It's fraud. And that's Timmy and Laddie. Timmy and Laddie is fraud. Yes. So, okay, I've told you. Now, on the board, you have fraud triangle. Fraud triangle. You have opportunity. Every client support officer, branch manager has the opportunity to commit fraud. Ask me why. Ask me why.
Why?
Because money passes through their hand every day. You get it? Money passes through their hand every day. So every client support officer, branch manager has the opportunity to commit fraud. But do not commit fraud. Because when you commit fraud, you become a disgrace to yourself, to your family, to the society, to your guarantors. Your guarantors will be made to pay. A lot of guarantors have been paying and they are regretting. Are you getting it? So, you must understand that. Take your salary as small as it is. Don't live above your means. Live within your means. Manage it. Life will be better from there. Are you getting me? Life will be better from there. Rome was not built in a day. You can never grow big. In fact, you never grew and became an adult under one day. Stage by stage. Life is on phases. And you take it step. So please, do not soil your name. So, like I said again, every client support officer and branch manager has the opportunity to commit fraud. Opportunity. Then pressure, fear, friend pressure, family pressure. Your family just call you, your mom just call you. Hey, Popo Gari nowhere. Oh, they don't admit Popo Gari. They say make them pay 250,000. Your salary is how much? 50,000. And your mother is requesting that you should send 250,000. She's telling you to stay. That's family pressure. Are you getting it? That's family pressure. Don't fall into some family pressure or peer friend pressure. I remember when I was in Lagos, we recruited one staff son. The guy was doing well. He was actually doing well. He was almost going to become a branch manager because his portfolio was very heavy. I don't know. Somehow he started associating. After I left Lagos, I heard that he started stealing. And I said, how come? What led to it? He said he associated with bad friends. So he saw friends using big phone and he wanted to be like them. Your salary is not up to that. You want to buy 200,000 phone. You want to buy iPhone. Your salary cannot afford it. Sew your cloth, sew your what? Coat according to your what? In fact, the first time they said sew your coat according to your weight. They said according to your the first one was sew your coat according to your cut your okay no sew your coat according to your Size. That was the first one. We migrated from size. If your size not too much, you come. We migrated to sew your coat according to your cloth or material. They gave you 3 years to sew a cloth. Eh? You say what? And you using the style of 4 years. You see wahala dey. Is it not? So they gave you 3 years. 3 years cannot take that style you want to sew, which is your size, like this madam now. You just stop carry the 3 years. If it's that outside, in fact, if it's even jacket sef, that's it. Because you can sew some kind of funny clothes. You just put it there, and it will look good according to your cloth. Because it might not even be up to your size. So you earn salary, live within. Don't live above your means. So this young man was not living above his means. Started spending money and what have you. And we recruited him because he was a blind child. Now you see that? Started living above his means. And the OT, Bobola. Because you know one thing about this, our job? You are being monitored. You are being monitored. You are being what? Monitored. Hello, number 2. You are being monitored. That's how the OT went, and he was out of the job. His parents was invited to start paying the money. Simple. So do not allow peer friend pressure to make you to commit fraud. We have fraud triangle again, opportunity, every C.S.O have opportunity. Pressure can make you commit fraud. If you are not able to remain within your side, then you commit fraud. Pressure. Then lastly, we have rationale. Rationale is decision. You now begin to think, should I do it? Should I not do it? Should I do it? Should I not do it? Better don't do it. Because if you do, you will be caught and you will face the music. Those people that was arrested now, they are facing music. And more revelations have come out. And we are taking further decisions. So, don't put yourself and your family in jeopardy. Hello, sit properly. Don't put yourself and your family in jeopardy. Are we together? Yes. Live within your needs. So, causes of delinquency continue. Occurrence of irregular or monthly payment by borrowers. If your borrower do not come to meeting, the first time they won't come to meeting, they might be bringing money. That person will soon, one day will not bring money. After all, he doesn't come to meeting. So make meeting attendance important. If you are able to make meeting attendance important and compulsory, you will be getting it easy to, and you'll be able to get your 100% for sure. Again, another causes of delinquency is failure to appropriately discuss with the borrower the loan terms and conditions, the procedure as well as the applicable service rule requirement at the early stage of group formation. So every information that you need to educate them with, dish out to them, you must do so. Don't hide anything from them. The terms and conditions must be spelled out. Madam, you want collect 100,000 naira. Your insurance na 3%. Admin na 1%. Your savings na your money o, but na 10% wey go dey your account to take start. Your main ten ance na 1,000 naira. Passbook na 500 naira. Branch council meeting na 200 naira. Everything must be spelled out. Na farm agric loan we wan give you na 10 months na you wan take pay. Every month you collect 100,000. You go dey give us how much? What did you calculate in that agric loan? How much did you calculate? 17,500 abi? Na 17,500 na you go dey pay every month. Inside that 17,500, 15,500 dey go your loan. 2,000 na 2% of the loan wey you take, na go dey go your savings. All the terms and conditions must be spelled out. Are we clear? Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Knowledge/skill gap of the credit officer or branch manager resulting in defective presentation of the program required to the borrowers. Are you going to have a knowledge or skill gap after this training? Yes. You can have a knowledge or skill gap because we are pouring out everything to you now. We are training you on everything, ensuring that you are educated on everything, ensuring that you are equipped with everything you need. I have told you, e-tricks and other ways of handling activities and what have you and what have you. Are you getting it? So, let's move on. Causes of delinquency continue. Credit officer being compromised by borrowers. Credit officer, when you are being compromised, they tip you. The client is not qualified. In fact, don't worry. Our system now has been programmed on percentage of loan increment. You can't wake up and increase loan anyhow. You increase loan anyhow, it will not go. And our way of disbursement now is no longer cash. Our disbursement is through direct account now. BVM must be verified. That's the way we are disbursing now. And so it goes direct to the client account. The client withdraw it. This is our disbursement method now. But however, as a credit officer, you must not be compromised. Give to client what they deserve and do not give to them what they deserve. I have mentioned before, don't collect gratification in cash or card you don't collect. Don't collect. You don't collect gifts from clients. Even if they buy water for you. They say no, they don't reject something in my place. They don't reject something in my place. And they are forcing it on you. That should be somebody else there. Or you pay for that water. You just come, you want to buy water for you. Yes, that CEO don't come. They just go and buy more for you. Enjoyment. After you finish enjoyment, you are compromised. So many things begin to happen. Absence of loan monitoring and follow-up by the credit officer after disbursement. We spoke about that earlier. Once you disburse, you are expected to monitor and follow up on your client. Disbursement of loan without checking physical presence and fitness of the borrower, especially when you are disbursing to disabled person. I don't usually support disbursement to disabled person because if that person becomes a delinquent client, to draw the loan is a problem. People will ask you, you don't know say this person be like this before you dey give her money. Are you seeing it? Because people will show compassion to the person. They will forget about the loan you give. So look at the person physical ability before you want to be disbursing. If the person is not fit, don't disburse the loan. And look inside the person's eye. And when you look into somebody's eye, you a doctor. But you can look into somebody's eye and be able to predict the person health bill. Because some person may just come, they are sick, they just want to come and collect money. Yes, and they won't be able to pay because they are not doing anything. And you now, you did not do verification, nothing to do, you just give money. You won't be able to pay. Lapo money is not for hospital, it's not for burial, it's not for party. Yeah? Use of loan for unproductive scheme. These are what causes delinquency. They use the loan for unproductive scheme. Lending borrowed money to others as money lenders. I think we have issue with one of the clients in one of the banks. He collect money, he went to print his own card and start giving our money to people too. And he was not paying the money. So we arrested the person, he was sleeping in the cell for some days. So we still have that issue ongoing. The person has not finished paying our money. So we don't, it leads to delinquency. So you must observe the person. If the person is a lender, don't give money to the person. Using loan amount for social purpose, especially our Yoruba brothers and sisters. They can collect money for, and go and use it for party, birthday, omambe. They use it for birthday, they use it for burial. They use it, let's not even talk burial or whatever. They just use it and go and do birthday. A woman collected money and use it to do the husband birthday. Investment on the husband. I beg you, I'm looking for we come and collect and use it to do my birthday. No. You don't do that. You don't do that. It's not for social purpose. The money you are giving out is solely for business. And if the person business is not qualified, that's why you do your verification and appraisal properly. If the person is not qualified, not qualified. Disqualify the person. Don't, if you are afraid to disqualify the person, carry that person, give your BM to disqualify. Tell your BM, I don't feel give this person money. Make your reason very clear. If your BM calls you to disburse to the person, tell your BM, I am not be. Don't sign the form. Are you understanding me? So it's very simple. Your BM cannot force you to disburse a loan once you have already seen the risk inherent in it. Borrowers relocating without intimating the MFI or MFB. These are causes of delinquency. Your borrower just relocate. I remember when I was in Lagos, one client was just agitating to collect loan. I don't know what just happened. We delayed the loan. You know that way we delayed the loan. That was the way the client passed. If we had disbursed that loan, you'll be looking for the client. Just relocate. Don't relocate from maybe Lagos to Osun or Ondo. You'll be looking for the person. It might still be within the Lagos there, but in another location. Except one day you just waka jam the person. That is where you go. So people can be, yes. We have had cases where a client will relocate alongside with guarantors, especially those ones that they are husband and they are guarantors. It's it's something that is common with women relocating. Their husband is relocating, they move with their husband, and their husband is guarantor. So if you do your appraiser very well and you do your assessment of the client very well, you will not disburse such. You will not disburse to such client. You understand me? You will not disburse to such a person. And also work with your instinct. Don't worry, when we are talking about credit risk management, you work with instinct. If your mind is telling you not to disburse, no, don't disburse it. ultimately, the microfinance bank itself is responsible for delinquency, even when the proximate cause seems external to MFB. This is because it is within it to set its own principles, promotes its own repayment culture, instill credit discipline in staff and borrowers, and to sufficiently plan for events beyond control. So, if you ensure that all that is needed to be done, loan are disbursed properly, low funds, we have had cases where some staff disburse loan, no loan funds. No loan funds, staff disburse loan, no loan funds. Are you getting it? So those are fraud. And when you follow due process, because we've already had outlined due processes, and that is what we are putting you through now, inculcating into you, and you follow the due process, due diligence, you follow it in total, you will hardly have issues. You will hardly have issues. But when delinquency comes, you will adequately deal with it before it goes out of control. Delinquency is expensive for MFI. It affects the institution by impeding opportunity to revolve or rotate the portfolio, thereby limiting opportunity for growth, for growing their earnings. We are looking at the cost of delinquency through default. If your loan is not coming back, it will reduce the rotation of your portfolio. You know, Mr. A collect loan, finish payment, collect another one. It will be rotating. Are you getting it? It will impede on the rotation, and it will limit the opportunity of the earnings. The income will no longer come because your loans are outside. Are we together? We are not together. Okay, let us be far apart. What is your no? Where are you not clear? Where are you not clear? No response. A question. Let's roll. Yes, your question.
In a case whereby you actually discuss money and then the person first enters the vehicle, you want to actually control it for only 2 minutes. Are you still allowed to take maybe any percentage from the person's shop that wants that amount?
We don't seize the property, but we are actually going towards introducing something of a sort where they pledge some yes, physical collaterals. We are going towards that, but we don't seize property for now. We have not concluded on that. Are you getting me? We have not concluded on that. I think we have that in MFB, Lapo MFB, but for now in Ladi we have not implemented that, and they will be implementing it soon, where they will put list some of the properties that can equate the money they borrow and take it to court and swear affidavits that eventually they fail to pay. Then they can those things can be used to liquidate the loans. Are you getting it? We are going towards that, but it's still under the pipeline for now. Delaying stroke reducing effective yield stroke earnings. When you are not able to collect your money, it will reduce your yield or earnings or profit or income. Are we getting it? Increasing collection cost. When your money is too much outside, the cost of collection will increase because you will be visiting them more than the number of times. You are supposed to go to a union once and then collect your repayment, but when they did not pay and you fail to collect such repayment, then you will have to visit them more. Then legal costs may also come in. Then delinquency can decrease your operating margins or profit. Delinquency or default, it can reduce your operating margins or profit. Delinquency or default is a potential threat to the institutional credibility. When too much of your money is outside or too much of the institution money is outside, the institution is not able to collect the money outside, the institution will find it difficult accessing credit facilities from other organizations. Are you our class doctor? Eh? You go down before. We will teach you just now. I'm bringing the woman up. Eh? You see, the woman is more active. One of them is happy. Are you not the one that voted for them? Was it not democracy? Delinquency or default can create an ever increasing repayment problem. So you must nip it at the bud. Did you went outside to sleep? If you are feeling dizzy, why not stand up? You will just remain standing, and when you are okay, then you sit back. Inside your shoe. But it has not opened the shoe. You are not used to wearing shoe. Okay. Now, the cost of delinquency should default continue. It threatens the long-term institutional viability. Exact pressure on the MFB cash flow and task their liquidity management effort. Create erratic cash flow, making planning difficult. Diminish staff morale, affecting staff productivity and efficiency, etc. When too much of your money is outside, your morale will down. That's the reason why you must not allow your money. Once the client fail to pay now, go after the client immediately. Because if it's not too much, the zeal, the morale, the drive will just go down. Slower portfolio rotation, lower productivity of assets, and reduced fee income. High cost of fighting delinquency, you spend more money in fighting it. Cost of loan loss provision, constrain institutional growth. Loan delinquency management tools. 1. Institutional culture. 2. Client what?
Orientation.
3.
Incentives and penalties.
4.
Repayment incentives.
5.
Delinquency penalties.
6.
Enforcing contracts.
7.
Rescheduling and refinancing.
Loan delinquency management tools to achieve zero delinquency. You can achieve zero delinquency actually. You can achieve it. It's achievable. Are you getting me? Even if you take over a portfolio that there is already default, you can still drive and collect that money because we have seen it. Are you getting it? Delinquency must be nipped in the bud before it grows out of control. You can see the diagram, and just cut it at that root before it grows out of control and become like something else. Delinquency, the hidden beast. You can see the beast hidden inside the river or water. Are you seeing it? Delinquency, it will just hide. If you don't nip it at the bud, once it will expand and lead to default. So that's the reason why you must nip it at the bud. Delinquency can eat away at a portfolio without anyone realizing it, and then suddenly explode out of control like a hidden beast. So that is where part 1 delinquency comes to an end. Question. Tomorrow we take delinquency 2 and you understand more. Questions? Hello, questions. This page viewer is X. I think it's yes. Hello, understand that first before you say yes. Yes? Okay, I understand you now. Now you are expected to have 300 borrowers. Your target is to have 300 borrowers. Are you understanding me? To get your 300 borrowers, where's that our calculator? Okay, it's here. To get your 300 borrowers, I think 10 unions, 20. Abi? No, don't go for 10 unions. You have a maximum of 20 unions. 20 unions. Is it not? You are expected to have 20 unions. But inside these 20 unions, each union must not be more than 30. I don't even advise you to have up to 30. 10 times 20 gives you 200, so you are not meeting up. So 10 times 15. 15 times 20 gives you 300. But in reality, it is not possible for you to have 15. You may have some that are 20. You may have some that are 15. When you have it, they start at 5. When they are 5, you start training them. After disbursing to them, they can grow. You can tell them to organize themselves at 10. When they are 5, you start training them. Even up to 8. Don't just do it that. And if you are forming union, form your union and arrange your meeting day based on proximity. You should not have one union in Choba on Tuesday. Today is Monday rather. One union in Choba on Monday, and another one union in Elelewo. The same Monday. It doesn't work like that. Are you understanding me? If you want to have a union in Elelewo, then maybe on Tuesday you will still have union in Elelewo again. It doesn't make sense. If you want to have union in Elelewo, you can just have maybe 3-4 union in Elelewo and you go one day. You know that yes, you are going one day. Not that you go Monday, Wednesday have union in Elelewo, Monday have union, Friday have union. No. You have to organize them based on proximity for you to easily navigate through and be able to achieve success. Are we safe? What are you doing? Yes. You are standing. What's your hand doing outside? Bring your hand up. Where is your phone? Are we clear? Any further question? Further question? Any further? Okay, where is admin? Admin is she here? So that we go for lunch break. How many classes are we taking today? How many? 3. Any further? Admin? Yes. Break. Supposed to be 2. 2:30. What? It's already 2:45. Okay, it's not up to 2:45. So when you come for, at the end of your training, you come for appraisal, you are not able to deliver you on your own because you will be evaluated. We will evaluate you at the end of the day. So we expect you to come after the entire 1 month, come out sound. We have badly trained the staff here and they say that staff is not sound. So we dish it out raw and give it everything that the staff needs to understand. Are we getting it? Very, in fact, is a KISS concept. KISS. KISS concept. You can tell me the full meaning. KISS. Yes. Yes, you got part of it, not completely. Yes, who can complete it? Keep it short and simple. Peace. So I want to believe the 3 classes you have taken today. What's the first one? What is the first one? The second one? The second one is what? Eh? Eh? Loan products and union formation management. Loan products and union formation management. And now the third one is what? Delinquency management 1. We will give you delinquency management 2 tomorrow, and you will see some of all those type of clients that you are going to see in the field in that lecture. So we keep it short and simple, and you take your lunch break, and hopefully the other person comes around and takes you people. The other courses you are likely to take are very brief, so you'll be able to take 2 more courses and call it a day. Then tomorrow you take also same number till next tomorrow. And when you come next tomorrow, you write your name, just draw out the sheet, you write your name, then your address. Your name, your address. Alright. Do not forget that delinquency is nipped at the bud. Do not forget that. Always remember that. And when you do so, you will be very successful. So I'm wishing every one of you a successful time with Lapo. Once again, welcome on board. Time break.